day, viewers, and welcome back to Tourismus Namibia broadcast. I am Precious Nitanapo, your presenter for today, where we will be discussing topics, destinations, and to the point. Well, first up in topics, we discuss better prices for the domestic market. Private tourism businesses must aggressively seek clients by offering better and more affordable pricing for the domestic market, especially in the accommodation sector, as this is the most expensive component of travel. Tourism Minister Pohamba Shifeta said that this is part of a two-tier approach to improve domestic tourism that needs to be embraced. He said that the first-tier approach is that the Namibia Tourism Board, as the national marketing agency, needs to create general awareness, which it has been doing regarding various tourism highlights and activities. The second-tier approach needs to be boosted by support from the private sector. In our next topic for today, it is in regards to new Gambling and Entertainment Act. The transitional period for applications to operate gambling machines and activities was extended for the final time from March to the 31st of August and is soon coming to an end. The Gaming and Entertainment Control Act of 2018 and its respective regulations were operationalized in December 2021 after having undergone a rigorous consultation and review process. The Act regulates all activities related to gambling and gambling activities. According to the tourism industry and the minister, the extension period will allow the Gambling Board to present recommendations pertaining to the law to the minister, who in turn is consulting and seeking concurrence with the Finance Ministry as well as the Justice Ministry on the proposed regulatory amendments such as fees and online betting. Equally, the extended period allows operators and companies to seek approval for their gambling activities before the 31st of August. The ministry therefore invites all current operators and conducting any type of gaming and entertainment activities to proceed and hurry with their applications to operate in order to ensure that their business undertakings are legalized or approved by the board and in law by or before the end of the transitional period. In our next topic, we discuss as fire as it destroys the main building of the West Nest Lodge. The main building of the popular West Nest Lodge, about 35 kilometers before Gobabis, was destroyed in a fire on Monday this week. The damage is estimated at more than $1 million. The main building housed the restaurant, conference facilities, bar, kitchen, and laundry and ironing room, as the police has confirmed that a case of housebreaking with the intention of stealing, theft, and arson is being conducted. According to the police, the suspect allegedly used an unknown object to break open the door of the reception area and steal certain items. The person apparently then set the building on fire afterwards. The lodge is a family business and construction began 15 years ago and opened its doors 2 years later. Nothing happened to the bungalows, tents, rooms, and swimming pool, and a temporary restaurant and reception is set up in the church. Fortunately, there is a kitchen area here that they can use and operations will continue. That does bring us to the end of today's topics, but up next we have a look at destinations.
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouthwatering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
Welcome back. It's of course time for destinations, and up first in destinations we have a look at the Kubita guest house, which is all the way up north. And in case you're looking for a delicious meal or just a place to chill and have a cocktail when in Oshakati, the Kubita guest house is just the place to visit. Let's have a look at this video and see why.
Hola Namibia, and welcome to Kubita Guest House. I'm Stella Ileka and I'm the manager of this establishment. We are 3 years old exactly, and we cater for your needs. I mean, we've got 2 swimming pools for both adults and kids, of which you can have a beautiful time. We charge $30 per person over the age of 5, and while you're in the pool, you can enjoy on some cool, very delicious cocktails that we offer from our bar. We've got a kiddies kioskito that offers slushies and ice cream and everything sweet that your kids would love. We have a menu that has a variety of options, from pizzas to seafood and anything that you'll enjoy. We have bar facilities where you can cater for a family event and have a good time with your family and friends. We've got a dining facility that also offers conference facilities on the premises as well that caters for 15 to 25 people. Our premises is not far from Oshakati Town Council, just right next to Hamadat's private school that's next to us, within the same street as NBC. So we hope to see you there. You're more than welcome. Ciao. Over here, we've got our kiddies area of where we cater for all the kids. I mean, we've got areas for the kids to have birthday parties, and we can really accommodate as many kids as we can. We've got a jungle gym behind us, and again, I mean, the kid pool is very safe and it's only 70 centimeters. And of course, we care for kids' safety. We've got the kids pool rules here. You don't know where to host an event for your family and friends? Well, here's the place. We offer bright facilities of where you can come here and bring your own meat and have these 2 areas for yourself and have a good time on our premises. On a beautiful day like today, every day is hot in the north, and why not come here and have a splash in the pool? I mean, we've got our bar facilities there, and we've got the kioskito there where you can get all your goodies from. I mean, just look at the place. More than welcome. All day, every day, we're open just for you. And there you have it. I gave you a quick tour, and why not come here and make yourself feel at home? Tune in for the next couple of months. We'll be having a few changes, and we can't wait to share them with you. You can find us on our social platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can find Kubita Guest House there. La Casa de Todos. Ciao.
Well, that was the Kubita guest house all the way in Oshakati. Definitely looks like an interesting place to stop by and visit. But our second destination, we have a look at the Beta Camp. The Beta Camp is surrounded by the Namib Desert. The Beta Camp is located at the crossing of the C27 and D826 route. It offers chalet-style self-catering accommodation, a small coffee shop, and a braai facility. Definitely looks like a place that will give you a comfortable stay. But let's have a look at that video.
Welcome to Beta Camp, situated on the C27 and D826 roads that crisscross the beautiful southwestern outback of the Namib Desert. Beta Camp is 100 kilometers from both Maltehuur and Helmeringhausen, and Duvisep Castle is within a 20-minute drive from the establishment. Enjoy a light lunch under the shaded seating area while your vehicle is being refueled. The well-stocked kiosk and coffee shop bake fresh farm-style bread and cake every day. Pies, cookies, bottled preserves, fresh meat, hot and cold beverages can also be purchased at the shop. They also provide takeaway meals, braai packs, fresh bread, cool drinks, homemade cookies and jams, and even ice cream, sweets, arts and crafts, toiletries and groceries. The natural stone accommodation units at Beta Camp comprise a variety of chalets fully equipped for self-catering. Each room has its own ensuite shower, toilet with either twin or double bed configuration. 4 of the chalets cater for family or friends traveling together. Each chalet has a shaded patio with a barbecue facility and seating area from where you can enjoy the exquisite views over the Namib. Beta also has 6 picnic spots and campsites, each offering a braai and shaded seating area, washing up facilities and a top deck sundowner spot. Ablution facilities boast hot water as well as showers made from the traditional donkey fire that really heats things up. Each site has a 220-volt power point for electricity and light. If self-catering is not your style, breakfast and dinner can be provided by prior arrangement. It's no surprise that Beta Camp is renowned for wholesome cooking and the best T-bone steaks in the south. For more info, check out betacamp.com.
Well, that was it for destinations, the Kubita Guest House, not forgetting the Beta Camp area, but that is the end of destinations. Up next, we have a look at To The Point.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
We're back for To The Point, and today in To The Point we discuss I Dream Africa tours and safaris. In this segment of To The Point, we speak to the co-founder of I Dream Africa tours and safaris, Basil Smith, who gives us more insight into the company and how it got started. Let's have a look at what he has to say.
I'm Basil Smith, the co-founder of I Dream Africa, established in 2006, together with Armand Basson, which is doing our guided self-drive tours.
And what prompted the establishment of I Dream Africa?
There was a huge need for accommodation. It all started off with Racing the Planet. It's a sports event, the founder from America, and they needed accommodation for, they call it Racing the Planet. And it's a couple of, it's about 300 athletes running the 7 deserts of the world. And they've decided in 2006 to do one of the races here in Namibia, and they needed accommodation. And that's how it all started, supplying accommodation to a sport event, Racing the Planet.
Can you give an overview of iDream Africa Tours and Safaris and the services it offers, particularly in remote locations?
Okay, I must mention remote locations and tented accommodation. It's against the law to provide accommodation outside registered facilities. Registered facilities means the Namibia Tourism Board needs to do an inspection. You need to adhere to a couple of rules and regulations before you get your facility registered with the Namibia Tourism Board. So supplying accommodation outside a registered facility needs some special permission. So what we did a intensive study, environmental impact assessment on our equipment, all our equipment, and we've got a dedicated environmental impact assessment certificate that we need to adhere to. There's a plan of 73 pages submitted before this certificate was issued. It's renewable every 3 years. And then, of course, you need the permission from the Namibia Tourism Board. So with that in mind, we can supply accommodation outside registered facilities. So what we specialize in is the film industry, special occasions of weddings, birthdays, all that kind of stuff on farms and isolate areas, sports accommodation, and yes, there's quite a need for accommodation where there is not facilities around, especially in Namibia, the vast landscape and so many places to see, but there's no accommodation available. So we specialize in that.
Safety and security are crucial factors when operating in remote locations. How does iDream Africa address these concerns to ensure the safety of its clients and the camp itself?
We have a dedicated security team led by Jacob Barnard, and we normally fence off the area where the camp is set up. So with the 2 gates, entrance and exit, and that's normally manned or guarded 24 hours. And with that in mind, we make sure that the client safety is adhered to.
And what sets iDream Africa apart from other tour and safari companies?
I think the main thing is we know what the environment needs by studying and coming up with a plan to adhere to the environment requirements. So with that in mind, we have developed a special ear over the years for the client's needs. Every single setup is custom-made. And I think with the years of experience, we can combine the environmental assessment together with the client's needs, and we can supply something special for each and every client.
In terms of infrastructure, how does iDream Africa manage necessities like water, electricity, and waste management in such remote areas?
Water, we've got a specially designed bladder, PVC bladder, and you can store purified water in this. It's 35,000 liters. We've got a couple of them. So that's how we normally handle bulk storage of water. There's different ways of purifying the water. Normally we get it from a municipality close by a town, or otherwise we've got our own purifying systems. Sewage is quite a challenge, but there is some bio-friendly chemicals that you can use, but that's also very particularly in the environmental plan. There's a lot of describing how to handle sewage. Waste, we believe in recycling waste, plastic, paper, metal, all that kind of thing. So we recycle what we can. And electricity, we have some special generators, inverters to supply sine wave electricity to high-tech equipment, especially in the film industry. And yeah, we have the toys. Whatever you need to play with, we can supply that.
And how does iDream Africa handle catering services in these remote locations? What kind of meals are provided? And do you accommodate to dietary restrictions or preferences?
Yes, normally these high-end clients bring their own chefs from all over the world. And we can supply a well-equipped kitchen in the bush, in remote areas. We've got a rational oven, we've got some high-end gas stoves, microwaves, all that kind of stuff. So it all depends on the client's needs as well, and his budget, of course. If the budget allows it, we get chefs from all over the world. We have our own chefs available for the basic needs, but if the client needs some specialized catering, we really adhere to that, and we make sure that the client's needs is referred to.
Well, that does bring us to the end of our episode of Tourismus Namibia broadcast today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, especially our different segments, to the point, destinations, and our topics edition. But from Precious myself, it is good day.